Greetings and welcome. My name is Aaron Craig with Beyond Us Games, and in this video I just want to spotlight a really cool function that is keyboard set map, and it allows us to take the code from one key and map it to another. So this project is from directly how to import and animate sprites, and in it we have a sprite object that we are moving around with W, A, S, and D. Now if we wanted to change that to the arrow keys, we could come in here and physically change this to the VK left, up, down, and right, but that would then eliminate the use of the WASD keys. And we could also come in here if we wanted to use both of them and say or keyboard check VK right, and then come down and do the same for the rest of these. But that's a lot more typing, and I don't want to do that because it makes it longer here. And if we ever need to change them again, we'll have to come in here and change two sets of checks instead of just one. So that's a lot more work. Instead, what we can do is go into the create event and use this cool function called keyboard set map. Now, these are the worst argument names for a function that I've ever seen. So I always have to come in here, press F1 or middle mouse key, and look at the actual example that they've got here. Because even the argument and the descriptions over here, I still find confusing because I never know which one to put first. So the example they give always helps me. Here it says that we are mapping the left key, so all of the functionality of the left key, to the A key, and that's what it says down here, right? So we can take all of the code that is assigned inside of here to the D, A, W, S, and just with one function we can set it to another key for each one, and I'll show you exactly how that works. It's pretty simple. You take the key you want to then also work. So right now the key that doesn't have any functionality you put first, so VK left because it's not doing anything. And we put ORD A. And if we do that, the A key is now going to put all of its code onto the left key when it's pressed as well. And we can copy this and paste it 3 times, and we can come in and we can change these. So VK right and D, VK up, W, and VK down for S. And now if we press F5 and run this, we can use the arrow keys on our keyboard the exact same way that we can use our WASD keys. And this can be used for mapping any key to any other key. So for movement, I think it's really useful because some people like to play with WASD, some people prefer arrows, but this also is great for mapping multiple keys to do the same thing. So if you have a shooter and you want the spacebar to shoot, but you also want the shift key to shoot if they're using a different hand or they have different controls on the other side of the keyboard, you can do that. This keyboard set map function is very useful, and you only have to call it one time. And then if you ever feel like changing it, you can come in here and alter these at any time, and you know exactly where they're at. And it's a lot less coding, and it's a lot less to remember overall. If you have any functions that you use and that you think others should know about, let me know in the comments below, and I will cover more of them in the future. This is going to be the first in a series of very applicable and useful functions that I use when I'm making games, and I think that you will be able to use as well. That's what I've got for you today, though. Thank you very much for joining me, and as always, have fun making great games, and I'll talk to you later.